Okay, Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. February 2024 reading coming right up for my Cancer placements. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Feel free to switch that energy around as needed. I have missed everybody. I am glad to be back. I'm sure you didn't go anywhere. I'm back. So I guess I would say welcome back to myself, to you. So it's good to be here. Hit that like button if you like the vibe. I appreciate all of that attunement that we have there with the comment section. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of your continued love and support, especially if you're still a subscriber. After my little 4-month hiatus, got distracted. You know how it is. You know how it is. Okay, here we go. So we're going to look at the month of February. We're going to go week by week. We're going to do all 4 weeks. I will run out and get the week by week pull, and then I will shuffle again and get a clarifier for each week and then perform the reading. We'll run out some oracle to close out the reading at the end. If you would like a personal reading, check the links in my bio. And if you would like to catch me live at any time, those links are also there. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook doing live streams constantly. So you can find me over there. That's honestly where I've been at. If I haven't been here on YouTube, I've been over there on TikTok. It's over 10,000 followers now. So busy girl. I'm hot on the trail though. I'm coming back over here to YouTube. YouTube needs some love. Facebook is growing. Instagram is growing. Give me a follow on each one of those. I'm doing videos all the time, live streams, like I said. Facebook and Instagram, I'm doing memes and posts like that. So without further ado, let's get going. All that's in the bio and in the description box. So thank you, Spirit. May we please have a week by week look for Cancer placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Switch that energy around if you are a cross watcher as needed. What does Cancer need to know for February 2024? First week, 6 of Wands, lots of attention, lots of victory, lots of success. 9 of Wands by that second week has you pulling back just a little bit, putting some boundaries up. High Priestess, beautiful, showing up by the third week, tuning back into self. And the Death card, letting go. Scorpio energy showing up. Strong Scorpio energy out here. Also Cancer and Pisces showing up with the High Priestess, tuning into all of that intuition. Strong Scorpio out here with the Death card. So we're going to get clarifiers. Ending the month in major arcana, starting out with a lot of creativity, a lot of conversations that require a lot of creativity to have them happen, right? So the 6 of Wands is about you getting in that public spotlight and getting a lot of attention, but there's successful attention happening through that first week. By the second week, though, with the 9 of Wands, there's something about a wounded warrior, right? You have to put your boundaries up because you kind of go through it. Maybe you get a little too much attention, and that's not Cancers don't really dig attention very much. I get it. I'm a Cancer sun sign in the 6th house, so it's earth influence, but it's not a comfortable place for a Cancer placement to be out in the spotlight. They're more so about being back in their shell, right? High Priestess. This is somebody who keeps to themselves a little bit more, pulls back. They're more comfortable with their intuition, with their guides, with their angels, with their spirit team inside, having those inner dialogues to be able to formulate the exact right thing to say. The Death card rounding out the month shows you letting something go, transforming into a new way of being. Maybe you've learned some lessons coming up in the month of February that has you showing that maybe putting yourself out there is not all that it's cracked up to be. Let's go ahead and get clarification, please. Can I get clarification for the 6 of Wands, 9 of Wands, High Priestess, and the Death card, please, Spirit? For February 2024. Hermit. Oh, excuse me, the Hanged Man. New perspective, right? Hermit. I was jumping right into that. Okay, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. So you go through something here in that first week to the second week. This is like you get a little bit victimized here, and it's impactful being a major arcana card. Something is going to probably rock you back, to pull back all of your energy. And I think it has to do with this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is backstabbing, betrayal, somebody trying to get over on you here. What else? Yeah, we've got the Fool card with the High Priestess. Full card with the High Priestess. So pulling back to yourself, getting a little bit more trusting in self, okay? Because you put a lot of yourself out there, and it may have kind of pulled you back a little bit because you're like, okay, I trusted too many people. So now through your intuitive nudges to trying to pull back and focus more internally and reserve your energy, I feel like you're kind of trusting yourself more. This is leap of faith for you to really focus and hone in on your intuition more. Four of Swords. Four of Swords, peace, pulling back, letting go, and focusing on self. Yeah, you move from the spotlight, being out in the group, getting a lot of attention, pulling way back to peace, calm, serenity, letting a lot of things go so that you can just reserve that energy. What you don't see at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, Moon card. There's more intuition. The Moon and the High Priestess are pretty similar in that there is something here that you don't quite see. This one here relies heavily on their intuitive nudges to help them get clarification over what is being withheld. So this is like a mystery, a veil, some sort of illusions that are being withheld from you. The Nine of Cups has you feeling very emotionally independent. I've got a pair of nines out here as well. Very emotionally independent, saying that you're not really investing in a whole lot of other people right now. This camera angle is kind of bugging me a little bit. Sorry. I don't know why this angle is weird. My OCD, that's that 6th house placement in Virgo, Mars, and Venus. It's off a little bit, but okay. So yeah, you're focusing more so on your intuition here because you're pulling yourself back to reserve your emotional self. 5 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, Knight of Swords. So you're like this conflict, whatever this issue is, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, right? You really kind of see a lot more clearly what the conflicts are. You're getting a really clear idea on what those things are that are keeping you from reaping your abundance, from being able to feel more secure, from being able to learn and to be able to grow and evolve and have your plans solidify and take hold. Okay. So I do see by you pulling back, this is you being able to focus more on building something more secure, more stable. And I feel like you're transmuting this energy where you're kind of putting yourself out there, but in this way of you not so focusing out, you're not so much focusing outward anymore because that has not served you well. The Hanged Man says that that's putting yourself, you're way too much of a victim out there. This is like a martyr, right? When you put yourself out there and you're that vulnerable, people will come after you. People will take advantage of you. People will try to take hits and punches at your ego self, at your spiritual self, at your higher self, your plans, your ideas, whatever you're creating, right? And so you start looking at things from a different perspective and you're like, okay, what do I need to let go of? What is not serving my highest good? What is blocking me from reaching my highest potential? So then you start putting your boundaries up and you're like, okay, I've been through this with this person did this person did that person did this person did this. I've done this to myself. I've done this to myself. I've learned this about myself that I need to change, adjust, and fix in order to not allow these things to happen to me again, right? All of the things that you are thinking about here. The 10 of Swords, right? You hone way back into the betrayal, the backstabbing, the lies, the deception, everything you've ever gone through, right? This, whatever you did to put yourself out there, you take a really big hit. Maybe for some of you, you put yourself out there in a public way. Maybe you profess something on a public platform and people are coming after you. Maybe you make a comment on a post or something and people have a lot of opinions, which makes you feel like, whoa, I'm never going to voice my opinion again, or I'm not going to put myself out there like that again. You feel victimized, and you feel like a martyr of what you were trying to profess or have happen here. 6 of Wands, right? It kind of goes good a little bit, and then you're like taking these hits. And so you pull all the way back, feeling really betrayed, really hurt by this. And in order to preserve your energy to save face, right, you kind of go back to where you're comfortable with your higher self, with your spiritual self, with your self. Reserve. This is somebody who kind of holds back and keeps to themselves a lot more. The Fool card says that that's this new approach for you to take this leap of faith to just kind of saying, you know what, I intuitively knew this was going to happen. I intuitively kind of feel what is coming. And by you preserving your energy and realizing that you had energy vampires all around you, you're getting a lot more clarity over all the conflict of the illusions and the deceptions and the betrayals and the distractions, right? People were bringing into your life. And by removing that and getting more in control of yourself emotionally and detaching, abundance, education, skill setting, evolvement, project starting with great success, accomplishment, and abundance coming in. Transmutation time, right? Transmutation time, transforming into somebody who goes back in, regroups, figures out that it all comes from within. Love, compassion, learning, right? You learn knowledge is power, so you start to improve yourself mentally. You learn that your spiritual self is a very valuable commodity, and that is a high value currency, which is your energy, and you start to preserve and reserve that more. That internalizes it and starts to turn it inward, where you're like being more creative for self versus outwardly trying to perform for everyone around you, because performing for everyone around you only gets you hurt. It only puts yourself out there to be in a state of victimization, martyrdom, right? The Hanged Man is somebody who puts think of it, because he's on a cross and he's hanging there, right? What do you think of when you think of that? The main martyr, Jesus Christ. Okay, you've sacrificed yourself. You vulnerably put yourself out there, and you've taken hits for it. And you're saying, you know what? I think I'm going to do better if I let go of the need to try and please every single person around me. Go within, regroup, hyperfixate on your intuition, block out all the blockages, remove the illusions, remove the distractions, pull yourself into a more independent energy of only focusing on self. And the rewards are fantastic. That's what you don't see at the bottom of the deck. The rewards coming in from your decisions going forward are going to be very beneficial. Very beneficial. Let us pull Oracle. We will go future higher self. Future higher self message for the collective. We'll also pull the mind oracle. And I might pull the Kipper, depending on how this goes. To rise, you must let go of fear. Right? You put yourself out there. That's a very vulnerable state. To rise, you must put yourself out there. You must let go of fear and put yourself in that energy of being receptive to receiving the information to help you grow and evolve. You know, when we take those hits publicly, it's like you learn a lot about yourself. You learn about what not to do, what not to say, how to love yourself, how to trust yourself, how to appreciate and respect the message you have, which is valid and important, no matter what anyone says around you. If they try to dim your light or silence you, you know that that's not of your greatest and highest good, because you have a message. All right, let's see. What does your future higher self need you to know? You're shedding energies that no longer match your frequency. shedding all of those energies, getting rid of all those things, those outside external influences, Six of Wands, shedding those energies. They don't match your frequency. They don't match your currency. They don't match what you're trying to produce. Don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions and release it. Okay? Don't spend too much time in despair, which I see you don't hang out there very long at all. You kind of take the punch, put your walls up, understand, process, and analyze what has happened to you, and you turn it into your power. There's an issue here of you taking the hits, Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, taking these hits from people around you with a lot of opinions, verbalizations, right? Information, lies, deception, truths, half-truths. So your feelings of victimization are valid, but it's important not to stay there. Move through the emotions and release it. Releasing it is how you turn that pain into your power. That's your transmutation. That's the transformation Spirit's calling you into here, for your power, to you regrouping and figuring out where you're most beneficial, where your abundance is going to come in. Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. The end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. It's almost over. You're figuring things out. You've been through so much. And you are constantly going through these upgrades, these transformations, and you're just wondering, when is it going to stop? The end of that tough cycle is finally approaching. See the good in what you call bad. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless. Nothing in your suffering is meaningless, right? You are supposed to get these lessons. I was saying that from before. What did you learn about yourself? It's all good and well to learn about other people around you, but what did you learn about how you tolerate that, how you accept that, right? Are you a people pleaser? Are you allowing people to get away with things just so you can have that compatibility, that camaraderie, right? Are you allowing yourself to be a victim of people around you just for the sake of getting along, right? In something that you know you're not supposed to be accepting from people around you. People who love you would not speak to you that way. They would not put you in the position of feeling like you are hurt and needing to let go, like you have been stabbed in the back, betrayed, lied to, deceived, right? Your boundaries are up. You see very, very clearly now. You see very, very clearly. So nothing in your suffering is meaningless. The good is that you have learned, you have grown, you have evolved, and you're transforming into a very abundant, powerful being who's able to transmute, right? Transmuting your pain into power that's what anyone could ever hope for. That's all anyone could ever hope for, because you don't want to sit in your misery. You don't want to sit in your emotions. You don't want to sit in the memory of what could have been. Imagination, memory, the two forms of mental suffering, right? You sit there a minute, hang out with it, feel bad for it, process it, let it go, and then start producing results. Okay. What you don't see at the bottom of the deck, you're creating a you that you will be proud of. You're creating a you that you will be proud of. You may not have felt so sure about yourself before, but the person that you are evolving into is going to move mountains. You will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? So be very mindful of what you're manifesting. It's that big picture, right? Looking down the road. We all thought we wanted what we wanted when we wanted it, and then we didn't get it. Later you realize, wow, I'm glad I didn't get that. Okay, so make sure that when you're creating and manifesting, that you're understanding what it is you're bringing in. Look at that big picture. Is it truly what you wish for? Is it truly what you wish for? And real quick, we'll grab some Kipper. Kipper for the Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Anything from Kipper? Nothing. Bottom of the deck, toil and labor. Lovers. Lovers, toil and labor and lovers. Okay. Lots of work. That's exactly what this Ten of Pentacles is, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, what you don't see coming out to the future, toil and labor. The hard work is just beginning. Everything that you've learned about your companionships, your relationships, how you spend your time, how you build bonds, right? The hard work is just now beginning, where your clarity is coming in and you're starting to use your discernment about where your precious, beautiful energy goes. All right, collective. I feel like that was your reading for the month of July for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. Be sure and hit that like button if it's happened to resonate with you. That subscribe button will get you direct access to all of the times I am posting. If you hit that little notification bell, it will let you know when the video hits, and so that you will not miss a single thing. Head over to my other channels as well. Links are in the link tree in my bio and the description box on this video. I'm posting all the time on those other channels, doing live streams as well. If you want to catch me live and get a little mini reading for a heavily discounted rate. Personal readings are also available if you would like a one-on-one reading. I also offer a discounted pre-recorded reading options available also. Email me if you have any questions at all. I will answer anything you need to know. Thank you all so much. Be sure to hit that like button. And again, all of those interactions help me to attune to your energy. So all that time that we're spending exchanging energy, that is a way for us to get connected on that intuitive level. I will see y'all next time. Thanks for tuning in. Love, light, abundance, positive vibes.